Hi, good morning. Welcome back to my meant to be a health, and it's more about fasting than anything else, because you could have a whole debate on whether fasting is healthy. It's Monday, June the 17th, and I've been fasting once a week since beginning of May. I skipped up 1 week, and I did a 2-day fast last week, and my weight at the moment, I suppose I might as well get into it, was when I started was about 15.5 stone, and I started watching my weight and doing the fast on a week. Tried it once, did it 2 weeks later, and then it's been on a weekly basis. So I had my first significant weight drop, which I expected about the beginning of June, and I did the 2-day fast last week, and I actually had a 3 pound weight loss. Got down to 15 stone and another 3 pound weight loss on top of that, which I thought was positive. But this weekend, for whatever reason, it seems to have gone back up, and I suppose the things are, the bad habits begin to creep back in, the snacking between meals and having a meal and then snacking afterwards. But I mean, I have given up the sort of complex carbohydrates have been the main thing. So that would be the pasta, the rice, the bread. Slowly trying to give up potatoes, and of course alcohol, muffins, and crisps, anything which is just considerably, you can, by looking at it, it's going to be an ice cream. Struggling with ice cream a bit, and I noticed this morning as well. This olive oil. I mean, this was a full bottle on Friday, and it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've been through a good half bottle of olive oil, and this is like 900 calories per 100 milliliters, and this contains 750. So we've had the best part of half a bottle. That's 300, so over 300, so it's it's about 3,000 calories gone somewhere. Obviously I didn't consume all of it, but I did notice on Friday after the 2-day fast that I was craving olive oil. I haven't been, like before I would have been craving other foods, but olive oil was one of them, and I was noticing it when I was tasting it. So I'm going to be careful now on what I'm putting olive oil on, and I'm going to try and avoid doing any stir fries, and try and cook or boil or steam or grill, or find an alternative rather than using olive oil. Put less on the salads and only put it in as part of the meal, so I know exactly how much olive oil I'm actually taking. Because my weight's back to 15 stone, so I'm a bit sort of disheartened with the whole dieting. And I suppose I know from past experience from dieting that you can only really expect 1 to 2 pounds a week at best, and I'm hoping this fasting will make sure that it happens. And since I've only just had my first significant weight loss in, so that was like off and stayed off at the beginning of June, 1 month when I started, I can't really expect anything to come off significantly and stay off till the beginning of July, and we're just halfway through June, so I have roughly another 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, before I should have got to what I think is my next target weight is 14.5 stone, and I'm thinking in half stones at a time, and ultimately I want to get to 12 stone. I may need to think about what the actual body weight I should be for my height and my weight, but 12 stone seems to be the right thing for me. And if I can get below 14, that's going to be a major milestone, because I know I've been 14 stone since I was 40. So to get under that sort of, get down to 13.5 stone, that'll be a major achievement for myself. I also managed to, I probably had too much olive oil over the weekend, but we did go to an event this weekend as family, and there was a chance to have 1 or 2 pints of lager, which in the past I would have taken. I only thought twice about it, and I didn't. I had water instead, which was actually iced water. It had a nice feel to it, because I'm also reducing, allegedly thinking I'm reducing my calorie intake overall. And this week I'm shifting. I had my fast day on Tuesday. I'm going to take it on a Wednesday because that's minimum amount of using the car. So I'm planning to go running because I'm a member of a running club on Tuesday night. So I'm going to do my running. I'm going to stop eating after 6. I'm not going to eat anything in the evenings. Do my running. Start my fast. On Wednesday morning I'm hoping to do some more running first thing when I've got the energy to do it. And then maybe Thursday morning, but which we'll see. But hopefully the running will reduce the need to want to snack, reduce the hunger pains, and also I'll get this afterburn effect, keeping the metabolic rate up. So hopefully I'll be burning more fat. So that's really the update. So it's about 3 interesting YouTube channels that I think are probably worth looking at if you really just get into this yourself, and that would be there's a lady who did a 21-day water fast in the forest, in a tropical forest, in the jungle. She puts it, so I'm going to put that on, and her name is, I can't pronounce her name, I think it's Basra. But I'll put a link on to the video, and also somebody who explained, Yuri has his own channel, but he explains the effects of fasting and the good effects of fasting in the first sort of 24 hours of fasting. And then also I've come across this chap called Alan Goldhammer, who talks about, I think he's written a book called The Pleasure Trap, and he talks about that, and that's quite an interesting perception. And also he runs a facilitated clinic in the States to do water fasting, so it's completely clinically supervised. And I think, you know, if you are going to consider doing any long-term water fast more than 5 days, then they should be supervised. Okay, that's my update for now. As I go through, I'm going to try and update it once a week, at least, and if I've got anything else that I think is interesting to do. One of the things I'm thinking of doing next is to just have a video clip on, you know, in praise of certain vegetables and fruits or certain foods. And so the first one I think I'm going to do next is about beetroot. Okay, thank you very much for watching.